3, 2, 1, hit it. Vic here with another edition of Success Mastermind Hangout, the second episode. We're building a series here in the Success Mastermind, teaching you about principles that will propel your business to success. This is an interesting topic. I'm going to be joined by my friend Alicia, who's in the East Coast, and she's also a workout partner. Hi, Alicia.
I am in the middle of the country. I don't know what coast I'm near. There's no coast around here, dear.
There's no coast here.
We're in the mountains.
Yeah, we were just together in Orlando for a big event with a couple thousand people. Tell us a little bit about your story as I have the camera on you.
My story, stay-at-home mom, loves to play piano, so my pianos are a little bit there. I'm working on getting the real one over here. That's about it. Love helping people create their success dreams online as well.
Well, thank you for jumping in as a workout partner. We're going to be talking about the importance of having the right workout partner. We're also going to be talking about evergreen hangouts. I have a few gripes. I'm going to start with the gripes first. There's a lot of people out there on the internet that are doing these. Have you seen these things like, you know, where you kind of opt in and they say, oh, your webinar is going to start live and all it is a replay? Does that kind of drive you crazy? You know, and you know that it's a replay. You know that it's, but the thing is, there's something valuable. I'm going to tell you a story. I was at the Mill Valley Film Festival as a VIP. I was a guest invited by the owner. It's a big film festival. It's almost like sort of like Sundance. And Woody Harrelson was there, and I got to hang out with Woody and a couple other people there. And what they would do is you would be able to there was like 15 minutes where Woody would get up on stage and he would talk about this film that he was just in, and then we would all watch the movie, and then he would come back on and do Q&A. And that's what I was thinking of doing with these Hangouts now, because so many people missed yesterday's event. It was epic. We had Scott on, who we both know, and he's a mutual friend, and he's like just a gangster when it comes to marketing. And it was like so many people missed it, and what I wanted to do was to almost do it sort of like movie night. What we would do is we're going to be archiving, like all morning I sort of went through and I cut it out, edited it up. There were little camera things, the voice dropped out, and we put together an hour and 15 minutes experience, fully training all of the stuff that we did yesterday, and we're going to be starting that at the top of the hour. And I'm talking now with Burt Franklin, who wrote Biz Plan Builder. He's going to be with us on Friday. I'm going to be alerting you guys as to the event. Now, who is Burt? Burt wrote Biz Plan Builder. He is a successful business owner. He is an entrepreneur, and he is a solopreneur. He sold 2 million copies of this software for the last 25 years. He's been selling the #1 business planning software in the world, and we had him in one of our Search Triggers Hangouts a little while ago. He's a dear friend. He'll be with us in the Success Mastermind Hangout on Friday. I will confirm the time with you, send out an email, everyone knows it. So you'll be able to be alerted to when that is. But let me share something with you. We've been tracking email response rates, and one of the big challenges that a lot of marketers are having is they're not getting emails in time to people. So we're doing is mobile SMS announcements. And guess what? Yesterday I gave people 30 minutes notice, and we had 1/6 of the people on my list show up with 30 minutes notice. That's how powerful mobile marketing is. And Peter, who created interactive texting, we're working on a joint venture together right now to train people in the proper etiquette for mobile marketing. And that is going to be a new training we're going to give everyone in the Success Mastermind Hangout. So if you're watching this video, here's the way it's going to be. We're going to be starting at the top of the hour with a replay I don't like to use the word replay, but we're going to be sitting here watching a movie together. I'm going to be with you live during this, and you can chat with me during the episode. That's going to go from 1 o'clock Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern until 11 minutes after. And we're going to actually start that as soon as the thing finishes converting. And literally, I had this idea this morning. Edit yesterday's Hangout, finish the edit, upload it, and then let people witness that and then answer questions, because the problem is when you're doing a live presentation, you're looking at the camera, you can't actually be interacting with people at the same time. So I'm going to be in the chat room as well, answering people's questions and then calling people out. You'll also notice there's a participant link. If you click that link that says participate, you can come in with us live during the broadcast, and then we'll bring you back on at the end of the broadcast to answer your questions. That'll be right around 2:15, 2:30, depending upon when the upload and when we finish this. So one of the things we're working on here is bringing the integrity back to the live event experience, because we all know that we want people to see our information, we want people to watch our videos, and we also know that YouTube has changed its new direction. There's a new direction for YouTube now. It's called long-form content, and there's something called YouTube Live, which is true high-definition streaming. YouTube is launching with YouTube Live, and there's a couple of other things that I'm going to be sharing with you about email marketing. YouTube acquired Postini. Postini is the most advanced spam filter in the world. So it's literally impossible for marketers to reach their existing lists if they have a Gmail address. I'm going to be talking about that in the Success Mastermind on email. So, but I have a workaround for you guys. It only works for relationship-based emails where you have the ability to communicate with your existing list. So this is really crucial, and it's going to be vital information for every marketer to understand. Have you experienced some of the challenges, Alicia, of being able to reach your list in the last couple of months? Have you noticed that? I've noticed it in myself. It's like we sent out an email for one of my clients to 42,000 people, and only one person from Gmail letter in a timely manner. Now, we had other people open the letter like a week or 2 weeks later because it ended up in their spam or their updates folder. So there's a much longer time frame that we need to now think about with able to reach our list. I had someone jump in and join my team the other day who was responding to an autoresponder. Guess what? It was email number 50. Yesterday I did a hangout where I called out, like, I was analyzing Lisa Sasevich, and she's got this mastermind, and she had sent me 800 emails before she got my attention. The challenge that we have now is immunity. We are overwhelmed with email, and I think a lot of that is poor email etiquette. A couple weeks ago, I did an event, which I'm also going to be releasing to our mastermind members, called How to End Your Email and Spam Problems Forever. So in the 6 minutes, if you got any questions for me, chat below, or if you're not with us live, you can't really chat, but you can, courtesy of Livefire, you can put your comments in below in Livefire, and I'm going to be bringing out some people from Livefire in future Success Mastermind Hangouts. I think Livefire is the coolest technology. Everyone should add it to their WordPress blogs. And anyway, that's my download for today. And I wanted to just read you something from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I'm going to put it up to the camera here. No man, let's see if you can read that. Okay. No man achieves great success who is unwilling to make personal sacrifices. I opened up the book here to that, and I think this is really the key. Personal sacrifice means something else in different languages. When you look at sacrifice, okay, we normally think of the biblical story of sacrifice, but it also means sacrament. In other words, giving importance to your words. And I'll talk about integrity. I'm a member of a group called Landmark Education, and they have a very interesting definition of integrity. And it goes like this: integrity is honoring your word. Okay, honoring your word. That doesn't necessarily mean keeping your word. A lot of people confuse integrity saying, oh, did you do what you say? No, honoring word means having a deep respect and reverence for what you say, and that you mean what you say, and you're thinking about what you say. That's what honoring your word is. It's a little bit more than just keeping your word. And if you give your word to someone, what you want to do, I mean, we all know that, like I would say the internet right now is functioning on 0.1% integrity. I'd like to bring it back to like maybe 1 or 2% integrity. But a lot of people are putting out there, like even the email that I got from Lisa Sasevich and I finally got about the mastermind, she said, oh, you could buy my how-to mastermind training for $18, but when I clicked the link, it didn't actually have the ability for me to purchase her mastermind for $18. Instead, what it said was, come to my live event in February. So her webmaster took down the old page and said, oh, we got to redirect that over to the new thing. Now there's an integrity there. I really wanted to buy her step-by-step how to organize a mastermind because she's been doing them for 5 years. Now what she calls a mastermind is a physical mastermind, much like our mutual friend Vic did a mastermind or is about to do one in Vegas. And I think it was like $10,000 to go to that mastermind. So these in-person masterminds are around $5,000, $10,000, and you get everyone to show up, about 100 people, for about 2 or 3 days, and you sort of mastermind together. Craig Duswalt, another friend of mine, he has a mastermind. It's also around $5,000. His mastermind, I think, has 2 or 3 meetings that are in person, where it's around, you spend the whole day. The whole day for 2 or 3 days. But then, see, look, what you have to do then, you have to fly, you have to get a hotel, you have to meet. I believe we can do these audio-visual. And so we're using a new technology for our mastermind that's going to be available for our members, which allows us to do a whiteboard, screen share, video, and we're also going to be using Google Hangouts in the presentation portion. But we're going to be doing a work-study group. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of monologue, and thank you for listening, because there's something I learned from one of my mentors. He said, your listening creates my conversation. So even though you're not saying that much, Alicia, I appreciate you being here, because your listening is causing my conversation to move into existence. I'm going to put the camera on you, let you talk for a little bit, because I love the women's group that you invited me into. I just appreciate you so much. Thank you. Camera's on you, and I know you have to go pick up your kids, so.
Yeah,
Do you want to just share what's been your experience with Napoleon Hill and masterminds, or just whatever you want to say? We just appreciate you, the pink hat.
I appreciate you two asking me out here and keeping me informed on what you're doing, because you're always knowing what's going on around you, and knowing the importance of what people need and helping them focus to get in the right direction. And that's kind of what I was doing too, but you're so aware in your own community of doing that. I have a little bit of my community, but not as powerful as it is in California, right?
Yeah.
Because California's like...
Yeah, I mean, California and San Francisco. I'm in San Francisco. You notice I got the Champions hat on?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
San Francisco Giants.
Yeah.
And, go Giants. And I mean, I had friends that actually were in the VIP lounge that happened in the stadium in San Francisco. And that was the one event that happened here where they lost. And like, oh my, and I saw some of it was a really bad loss. The Giants got slaughtered, but then they came back. And I think that's sort of the metaphor for the year, really. I mean, so many people, they get knocked down in their business. Right now, all of my friends are suffering because they've been spending, like I personally was spending lots of money on paid media traffic to build my list for VIX events or the Internet Traffic Formula launch. And, I'd say maybe 80 and 90% of that list is like Gmail addresses. And I can't reach those people anymore because all their emails in the promotions or the updates or whatever folder it's there. And I have some people say, oh, I saw your email. I saw one of your emails and I went to my promotions. Oh my God, there's like 100 emails from you. I said, yeah, I've been sending those consistently using technology automatically. And let me give you guys a tip. So many people, their ritual in the morning is to go check their inbox. They check their email. They respond one-on-one to their client. What we're teaching here, and I was just talking with, she's the #1 LinkedIn expert, Christine. Shout out to you if you're watching. I know you couldn't be on camera because you're actually with a client. And I said, wow, you're the #1 female expert in LinkedIn, okay? And yet, what you're doing is you're marketing your books, your ebooks, and your trainings in order to do one-on-one coaching. Please. You even give live talks for one-on-one coaching.
I gotta go. We gotta make
gotta go. Yeah.
Can't
All
wait
right. Well,
to
we'll see you again at another event. Thanks for jumping in on such short notice.
Yes, thank you. You're doing some powerful stuff. Keep it up. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so as you can see, it's like I have friends that are online, and we can just pull a hangout together in real time. Do you know how many times I've like planned a hangout like a week in advance, and then no one shows up? And see, we just sort of pull this together, and we've had more people watching this live than we have in the ones that we planned a long time for. Let me give you guys a couple of notices. Okay, the father of SEO, Bob Heyman, will be with us tomorrow. And we're going to be talking about Motown. He just launched a company called Kidster, and I'm going to be helping promote this because I feel so strongly about it. And Alicia, I know you dropped off, but you'll see the replay of this. Kidster offers ebooks through Amazon for 99 cents, okay, that teaches them about music industry, about the origins of music. And his first book is available on Motown, about Motown. Motown is like this is like the great jazz and blues and R&B singers. I mean, a lot of people have never even heard of the names of like the Supremes. I saw Diana Ross in London when I was just graduated from high school. That's how long these guys have been around. And young kids don't really get the appreciation of music. So Bob will be with us tomorrow. We're going to be doing some SEO in-depth training about that. That's also going to be available. What I made a decision is all of these hangouts we've been doing this entire year, there are many, many, many hours of hangouts. And I like to release these sparingly because they have tremendous value for people. And when, at the same time, I don't want to, have you see all of the sort of, like when the camera drops or we lose internet signal, but we're doing our best to make sure that these are delivered to you in broadcast quality. So what we've been doing is we've been organizing this into an entire evolution. I call it the e-marketing evolution. And e-marketing evolution is one of my blogs. It has hundreds and hundreds of posts in it. I think at last count there's like 400 blog posts in there. And then I'm going to be rolling these out with a new blogging platform that is coming in December and doing a 21-day blogging challenge with a select group of our mastermind members. What I realized was that I have a whole team. I used to do website development for people, and I used to do like websites. And I had this integrity issue with it because unless you're like a very, very established business like a hotel or a coffee shop or something like that, having a brand new website is probably not going to be the best investment of your time and money. And so even though we have a web development firm and we build websites and stuff like that. In the back of my mind, I'm saying, God, there's a whole world out there that you don't even know, and you don't even know that you don't know it. About this, it's not even online marketing. I coined the term, I call it online social seduction. It has really nothing to do with marketing, although a lot of people call it marketing. It's sort of like dating. It's giving people a little bit, giving them a little bit more, giving them a little bit more. It's literally like in the dating world, you could say, well, let's meet for coffee. And implied with that means a lot more. Well, the online social seduction equivalent is, interestingly enough, give me your email address and I'll send you my free ebook. Okay. Well, what Bob is pioneering with Kidster is using Amazon. He's got a brilliant idea. Every Monday, you can download the ebook on Amazon for free through Christmas. So if you do it specifically on Mondays, you can get the ebook for free. Why is that so crucial for Amazon? I'm going to tell you exactly why, and we're going to be going into a whole section on Amazon and ebook publishing in our mastermind. But let me explain the wisdom of that. That means once a week, he's going to have a surge of people buying the book. Now, when you say buying, it's a zero-cost purchase, but it still goes into the bestseller list in Amazon. It's brilliant. Then other people have the opportunity to buy it for 99 cents. Now, there is a piece of software that my mentor and friend, Dwayne Smith, shout out to you, Dwayne. I really appreciate you. He sold his hotel, and now he's focusing purely on marketing ebooks, also for children, and a little bit older, I would say. He focuses on education. He shared with me a piece of software that's available through one of our JV partners at JV Zoo. This software tells you which categories of Amazon books are selling and how many units they're selling in that category. If you can position yourself in the top 100 best sellers in that category globally, your sales of your ebook can go from 5 or 10 or 15 sales, which is what most people get, up to tens or hundreds of thousands of units. There is a software that tells you that a lot of it has to do with categorization. A lot of it has to do with the choosing of the right keywords. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about search triggers. Search triggers is our software that I developed with my team in Tiarmir, who is my lead developer in the other part of the world. He's developing the software with me. He, in my opinion, is one of the sharpest and smartest and best programmers in the world. And I don't say that lightly, because I've worked with many engineers over the world over the years. And we've been developing search triggers to assist people in choosing just the right titles for their videos and blog posts. So as we're moving into the top of the hour, I'm going to go in and see how our YouTube video is going in. Let me see if there's anyone chatting with us right now. Okay, we still have some people. Please go ahead and write some comments or put something in the chat room, something about that. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up the replay here of the, let's see, where is this? Okay, here it is. Okay, so for the next hour and 11 minutes, what we're going to be doing is the following. I'm going to be bringing up a live replay edited from yesterday's event, and I will be staying here in the chat room, and you can chat with me live during this event. You can also click the participant link up there, and you'll be able to come into the green room. The green room in Google Hangouts is where we can, like Alicia was in the green room before we started the event. We can have a private one-on-one conversation helping you with your business live while this event is going on. So, and then at the end of the event, we'll come back on with everyone who's in the green room, and we'll be talking a little bit more about your business. We have an event tomorrow. We have another event on Thursday. We have another event on Friday. So watch your email like a hawk for those events. I will see you guys at the next event. And I'm going to go in here and get the settings and get the embed. And here we go. We got this, and I'm going to copy that. And okay. Just one moment here while I cue that up for you.